We are throwing down with 26.1. We have Schalk Vision. Hey, we have Ed Haynes. And we have Isabel Wolf in the battle of the casual shoe throwdown. Okay, 26.1 is getting started in 10 seconds. Ready to rock and roll in 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. This workout, 20 wall balls, 18 box jump overs, 30 wall balls, 18 box jump overs, 40 wall balls, 18 box step overs with that medicine ball, 66 wall balls, and then we work all the way back down, 18 step overs, 40 wall balls, 18 box jumpers overs, 30 wall balls, 18 box jump overs, 20 wall balls. There's a 12-minute time cap. We're already seeing a lot of different strategies here. We have Schalk Vision over here, tops off. He is going unbroken through these 20 reps. Ed and Izzy both choosing to break it up. Now remember, fellas got to throw above the black line. Ladies got to throw above the gold line. Schalk is already onto his box jump overs. Now you can see in terms of the box jump over, we must have a step down. Now a reminder, this is also just a bit of a fun commentary. If you want our tips and tricks strategy video, then head over to the Process Programming YouTube channel. You will find it all there. Now in terms of who these people are, we have Schalk over here on my right and tops off. He is actually one of our coaches here at Coastal Fitness and on the Process Programming, head of our build program. We have Ed Haynes in the multicolored and athletic top and the flat Vivo shoes, which he is hoping is going to give him more depth in the squat. Unlikely though, but he is our owner and founder at Coastal Fitness and the Process. And we have right next to him in the yellow shorts, Isabel Wolf, who just got hit with a no rep for jumping off the box. Good spot, Adele Quinton Page. Now the flat shoes is a bold call, especially for Ed Haynes, who notoriously lacks a little bit of depth in the squat. Not saying that he chooses to, but he's got a lot of dysfunctioning happening in his knees. Choosing to break up those wall balls into 10s. Hopefully he's going to save those little legs. Isabel Wolf, as she likes to claim, has flamingo legs. Although they may look skinny, they're not that weak. So expect to see her as a bit of a dark horse coming out the gates here in those yellow booty shorts. Schalk now breaking up his wall balls as well. Now Schalk thinks he's got a point to prove. That's why he's got a nice go faster haircut, shaved on the sides so he can move on those box jump overs nice and efficiently. You probably can't see it. We do have a nice little crowd accumulating behind us as well to watch the first week of this CrossFit Games Open. Schalk is now into the 18 box jump overs. We are now 2.5 minutes through this first workout. Ed now joining Schalk on the box. Reminder, when we do the box jump overs, athletes cannot have their hands on their legs, assisting them on that box jump over at any point. Izzy looking smooth, still working her way through those 30 wall balls. Now with this pyramid style rep scheme, when I say pyramid, basically it means it starts small, gets bigger, and then goes back down to small. It kind of ropes you in to wanting to go fast at the start because you feel great and the rep schemes are quick and you don't feel much fatigue at all. It's when you start getting up to this round, the Schalk's in, the 40s and the 66s, that you start to think, oh snap, this is getting hard. So they're still working their way through it. Remember, trying to be nice and smooth at this point. You'll see there's a couple of chalk marks on the floor where people are putting their feet to help them with consistency in their squat pattern on the wall ball. Izzy choosing a deep box jump over so she lands in that deep squat, whereas Ed and Schalk again choosing be a little bit higher up as they receive the box jump over. Wall ball, we got plenty of different strategies as well in terms of, do you hold the ball against your chin? Do you hold it against your chest? Do you hold it on your shoulder and alternate your shoulders? It's up to you. As long as you squat to full depth and throw that ball over the line, then we are good to go. Reminder, this is not a strategy and tips video. This is more just a bit of a fun video. We're going to start to rip into the athletes a little bit more once they start getting to the 40s and 66s. But for now, we'll stay a little bit more encouraging. If you do want a tips and tricks video, make sure you head over to the Process Programming YouTube page where you will find our tips and tricks strategy video on how to crush 26.1. Now, there's a lot on the line here. Ed's basically said he's going to do a naked muscle up if he gets beaten by either of these two. He's also this morning on the group chat started by saying, Oh, guys, my knees are a bit sore. I don't think I have this one in the bag. So he's already kind of thrown in the towel here, which Karan called him out for being weak and pathetic. On these box step overs, Schalk's now going through, and so Schalk has a clear lead at the moment. That medicine ball is not allowed to touch the thighs at any point. Isabel Wolf, who also basically reports to Ed as his GM, is looking to get a victory over Ed in this workout. Ed catches out. Medicine ball is going straight into his box step overs. Remember, the ball is not allowed to touch the legs at all. If it touches the legs, there will be a no rep, which you will see the judge, who is Mark McDermott, call. I'm sure Mark doesn't want anything more than to give Ed a no rep here. But Ed's keeping these reps nice and clean. Izzy now batting that ball over, about to start her box step overs as well. Schalk is done with his 18. He is now going into his 66 wall balls. So Schalk and Izzy, you guys might not know this, but actually they don't really do CrossFit. These guys both follow the build program on the process programming. The point of the build program is to look good, function well, and to be sexy all year round. Obviously getting strong in the meantime as well. But you're going to see a lot of carryover from the build program into a workout like this, where there's less barbells. It's more about your engine. It's more about repetitive, good movement patterns as well. So Schalk and Izzy should perform well in this workout, even though they might not do quote-unquote CrossFit. Izzy drops that ball, and now she is starting to work her way through her 66. All three of them chipping their way now through 66 wall balls. We're seeing solid braking strategies across the board. Schalk, Ed, and Izzy all going for sets of 10 here. Karan basically can't stop staring at Schalk's ass right now as he's doing these wall balls. I know he's trying to be a married man, but we know what he's really like inside. We're coming up towards the 7-minute mark now. So unless these athletes get a serious move on with their pace, it doesn't look like any of them are going to be able to finish this workout. But having said that, Schalk, Ed, and Izzy are moving really well. Schalk taking a break again, so is Izzy. Ed will take a break every 10 reps as well. Now remember, you can always use your judge to help game this workout. And any workout you ever do, hey judge, remind me to do X, Y, and Z. It also helps to keep you a little bit more accountable with your work as well. Schalk and Izzy also currently housemates just across the road from Coastal Fitness. I'm sure Schalk would love nothing more than to get a little victory over his housemate, as would Izzy at the moment. But don't forget as well, the CrossFit Open is 3 weeks long. We got plenty of time to go for people to get a victory over their counterparts. Schalk's got 6 more reps to go on his round of 66 wall balls. Let's go, Schalky. Schalk still with a pretty clear lead at the moment. We are 8 minutes into the workout. All right, here goes Schalk into his box step overs. All right, so at the moment, it does look like Ed is going to have to do a naked muscle up at the end of this workout if Schalk can manage to hold onto this lead. The lead that Schalk opened up at the very beginning with 20 unbroken wall balls has just continued to get slightly bigger and slightly bigger over Ed. And that's really come down to consistent and fast wall ball breaks throughout. Ed's broken up just a little bit more and taken slightly longer transitions each time, whereas Schalk has managed to hold on to faster breaks but consistent breaks as well. I'm unsure where Izzy and Ed are at right now. Izzy might be catching up to Ed as well. We shall see. Ed with 6 more reps to go. Make that 5 more reps. Let's go, Scotchy. Schalk taking a quick breather before he gets into those wall balls. Izzy has now moved slightly ahead of Ed, and Ed takes the lead again off Izzy. Izzy slightly ahead, just ever so slightly faster, choosing that shoulder movement on the box step over versus Ed's ball in the front on the box jumps, box step over even, excuse me. We also have another heat coming out after this. We have Toby Williamson, Megan McDermott, a few others who are in-house process programming athletes as well. Schalk still doing really well here, chipping his way through. We got his special one-on-one photographer coming in, and Haynes giving a commentary here. Schalk looking really, really solid here. Ed and Izzy now also moving into their 40 wall balls. Izzy got a slight lead over Ed. Schalk looking super solid. Ed now holding on to slightly bigger sets. Now, if you listen to Ed's strategy, which he put up on his Instagram, it's all about feeling good towards the end of this workout. Again, that pyramid rep scheme will tie you in to wanting to go too fast at the beginning. But here we go, Schalk Vs, looking great. Remember, if Schalk takes the win, Ed does a naked muscle up, or let's call that a mangina muscle up. Now the real battle is on here. We got Ed Haynes against Isabel Wolf. It is head to head. Ed picks it back up again. All right, now we're gonna start to drop the hammer. We got 40 seconds to go. Who is gonna win out of founder and general manager? It is gonna be close. 30 seconds to go. Nice, Scotchy. Let's go, Schalky. Let's go, Ed, hold on. Let's go, Izzy. We got 12 seconds to go. 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. And that is the end of 26.1. Nice, Ed. Good work. Anything to say to the camera? Don't do no reps. Don't do no reps? You heard it here first, folks. Don't do no reps. Isabel Wolf, you took the win. Anything to say to the camera?
For Ed?
You beat Ed, yeah.
How about Schalk?
You did not beat Schalk.
Fuck it.
You heard it here first. F it. Let's go have a word with Mr. Schalk Vs as we finish up this live broadcast. Schalky with a very impressive performance from the build program. Schalky, you got anything to say as you take the victory over Ed and Izzy?
Bullet program, 7-day free trial. Link in the bio.
Link in the bio. Use code ANT15 for a 15% discount on your very first program with us at the Process Program. Great work from these three, and we will see you over the Process Programming page for our actual tips, tricks, and strategy video. Thank you for watching.